We now return to Mecharashi. Sure. Alright. So, I have leveled people up, leveled up their mechs. When I think of my father, the first thing that comes to mind is what he said to me when I was 7 years old, standing beneath the border monument. You must become a warrior, fight for the UNCS. As for why he said that, I was too afraid to ask at the time, and now there's no point in asking again. A strict father and a filial son, what a cliché. The idea of being an obedient child is bound to shatter sooner or later for one reason or another. Indeed. And she's pretty good. She was my mainstay for quite some time. My tag. Lethal blow. I mean, she could be. She is also kind of a glass cannon. But with the whole, her arms keep falling off bullshit. Winston. At the invitation of UNCS Viceroy Blair Blucher, or Blucher as they like to say, Winston joined the Union Obsidian Joint Research Institute as an expert researcher. Here he met two other colleagues, Cicero, a rising star in the field of Verashium research, and Newman, later became known as a genius. In the second year after I came to Milkama, I was sent to prison. The charge was intentional injury, with the court ruling that I had severely injured a person I had never even met before. I pleaded guilty, but denied all accusations linking the incident to my boss. Apparently my dyslexia is so bad now I gotta follow my fucking mouse pointer. A large sum of money also appeared in my parents' account back in my distant hometown, just as I had agreed with my boss. This was my decision, and what I had to do was to spend 7 years of my life here. Now, okay, that said, what now? The team, okay. That said, not all his comrades would make it out unscathed. In the dead of night, John would see their faces. Many of them were forced to step onto the front lines for the sake of their families or survival, carrying hopes for the future, but ultimately perishing in the dust. Never forget the burden his companions carried for a slim chance at peace. He must survive, along with their share, to welcome peace on Milkama Island. Yeah, you can't stay lost in sorrow forever. They handed their lives over to us, so it's on to us to carry their part and see the right future unfold. Oh yeah, Kaiden is now level A, because I got one of those, or grade A, got one of those card things that upgrades him, ascends. I have no idea, I've never used you, so sure, you're level 3. And Chloe. Right. And I did do this rekindled spark thing on hard mode, and we did actually do pretty damn well, because, you know, these guys are like level 6, and I'm level 28 now, so we beat Vulture, member of the Predator. A member of the Predators, this sick young man enjoys watching enemies writhe under his boots. He's been through the rain, so he likes to rip away any kind of shelter from others. He's obsessed with subjecting newcomers to enhanced experiments and is particularly fixated on the hyperaptomer trials. There's nothing a full round of rockets can't solve, and if there is, just fire 2 rounds. Want to take down this enemy? Don't bunch up like idiots. One sweep and you'll be gone. Yeah, so he does have a rocket attack where he targets a 3x3 area, but you just get out of the way. So the way I beat him was by bunching up, because he likes to stay behind the lines. But that is how you unlock him. Otherwise you can't unlock the 2, as you have to use that hard mode. Comes with weapon. Okay, got one of those. Max. Got a sniper rifle? No, that's a light rifle. T-Rex, shotgun, firebolt. That's a shotgun? So why is it... Oh, it is an assault. And the torch tower, tactical. Well, nobody can wear the damn tacticals that I've got now. Not with that weight anyhow, so... Mountain? My blade wielder? Oh yeah, I also picked up the shotgun. Big whoop. But now the Kaiden is an A rank. I don't know. Maybe he's worth bringing in. I did not upgrade his mech though. I think he's still level 1 mech. Yeah. Though I could probably enhance it. I might, because he's light. I do have the parts to enhance this. By a lot. And even if he's not the one who ends up piloting this thing, I will probably need to actually use his mech at some point for the thing, because it's gonna. I think it requires now level 28s. We're getting there. We're getting there. 73. I've managed to whittle it down. Oh, and I tried selling as much as I could. I couldn't even make this 12,000. So 28 is not going to happen. So that's one of the 7 I cannot complete. I will be damn lucky if I can get to 32. That requires like 3 more permits to unlock. Right, we're going to have to do... maybe. I have to unlock at least one of these. Because I need access to those weapons so I can sweep. Otherwise, we're never going to unlock those things. And I cannot beat Simulated Battle 1.4, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that either. That's a real pain in my ass. What was I here for? Right, parts. Level 28. Need to get those mechs up too, if I want to complete that. And I don't know that that's a possibility. That's not what I want. I don't know if that's a possibility right now because it's just, I mean, maybe for him, like I could do that right now, but I've got too many medium mechs in here. I could upgrade. Oh, you've only got one. Right about that. That's a Boyer. Assault weapon. That's just not for her. I could upgrade the Boyer. Does anybody have the Boyer right now? Got Tika Leak on. I may have to go look at it. I want to see what it unlocks, what it comes with. Boyer. So it's a light assault. Which means it's not good for anybody else, because, I mean... Well, him. Kaiden, I guess. So now that I've got it leveled up, I can't do a direct comparison. He's got radar jammer, so this allows, when attacked and retaliating, he has a higher dodge chance. If I swapped him to the Boyers, see, it brings it all down right now. Can I look at... It brings it down now because it's not the same thing. Same rating as the Diana anyway. Not the preferred pilot. Well, is this even preferred? I don't even know what this actually means. Like, is this the likelihood of what you get? I still don't understand what this assembly thing means. Like, when you're assembling armor, you just have a higher chance of getting Boyers when you have Frida? I really don't know what that fucking means. So I guess I'd have to look at a tier list to compare the two. Which would be better, because they are effectively for him. The Boyer upgrade. It's not even with the weapons. Has 70% chance to do more damage. See, and retaliating. When attacking and retaliating is the only point that would be useful. Whereas this one would just be 70% chance every time he uses an assault weapon, which would be 2 times. He could either get up close or he could shoot. I, just based upon that, think it would be a better grab. Anyway, dispatches, is this stuff ready to go? Mobile classroom. Alright, I need Yevny for that. You have one here. Alright, this one again, where he wants to drink vodka, that actually seems to be the right choice, maybe? I don't know. Clear prices. I don't know, this company's put up a job on Skynet. 2 assaults. More than enough, actually. But I don't have any that are... Doesn't matter. Midnight Shadow. Move me. That one works. Alright. So, yeah, where are we at now? Clearance op. I'm going to have to do this one, because that needs to be done. I need... Well, I'm stuck here. I don't think I can complete that. Again, I need the energy for right now. Frontier Trials. I managed to get this one S rank. It is actually very easy at this level to do so. Which is probably how I managed to sweep my way into a lot of items here, but I don't know where... Oh, I do know where the third one unlocks. It is... 1, 2... 2 more. 2 more than I get that, and then I need that third one if I want to get these level 32 characters. Impossible. At this rate, it's impossible. Also, the XR for What's-Her-Face is this specific one, as it's not the one I was looking at before. Will Lightning strike twice? I doubt that, but 4 more 10 pulls? Got 5 days. I could spend some diamonds on it. Well, I got the arm of it, anyway. Damn. That's too bad. The XR. Special ST Unit XR emerged from Winston's bold vision of future warfare. As ST development grew more specialized and high-tech, gone were the days of civilian conversions and direct factory builds. Now researchers meticulously planned each unit, integrating cutting-edge tech and rigorous pilot testing before production. Winston approached the new ST project differently, starting with the pilot. If you know your pilot and their combat style, what could be more lethal than a machine built precisely for them? Winston excels in project leadership through pragmatism, sacrificing tempting plans for realistic goals. No. No. I think I have some recruitment too. I do not. Close. Alright. Well, another thing that I need to do too is progress the damn story, because if we are going to unlock any of these permits, I gotta go through this core program here, because I need the hundreds. So, it's just... This is going to be very tight. As you can see, I've got 12 days. And since it's nighttime right now, that means 11 after this. I'd be really upset if I couldn't get it after coming this close. And I do have quite a batch of energy, 50 apiece. Oh yeah, I still have a backpack I can make too. Alright. Let's check out that weapon. Yeah. So, attack 96, crit 860. I think this is the one we want to probably go for. 109 on attack. I mean, I use her, and when she does hit, she fucking hits, so... The Gazer versus the Max. This has a better crit. No, it doesn't. This has a better crit and a better hit, so why the hell would you ever take this? Wait, I guess. If you had to. And then this shotgun versus this shotgun. Same situation. You're trading weight. Now, this is significantly more weight. Torch tower, yeah. If I had that XR... I mean, that's the thing. If I had just pulled the XR, I would have absolutely gone for this damn thing. And then put it on the back. Because presumably the XR would have enough weight for the 3 weapons. I mean, it's on the frickin' image. It's her mech, right? Yeah. We need this right now. Holding on to this, like, I've got pretty good ones. I've got pretty good railguns right now. Holding on to this in the hopes that I get the XR. We need the sure thing right now. I am using this right now. I'm not using the other thing. Fuck. Always the wrong one. Alright. And has a weapon hit chance increase as well. All around, just better. Now I just have to get her in there so she's actually doing something. Did I put the thing on? Okay, power pack. I didn't have the anti-dodge on there. What else did I do? I modified somebody else. Oh, I got what's-his-face. I upgraded his stuff, so he now has the metal mare again. The mech he came with. Presumably a better choice as far as the mods go. Any better weapon? Probably not. No. So I swapped that back to her. Well, gave Winston a Hermes with a railgun, which the Hermes actually... Is it the Hermes or is it him? I don't know, something preferred that. That's why I put it on there. Well, it's an assault weapon, I guess. The Hermes gives you assault. That's, I think, also why she's got one. But we'll probably never use him. So, like, the things that I've seen suggest that Winston is a better sniper. But maybe it's because Dana upgraded to A rank, and once that happened, she's still better somehow for some reason, or it's the combination of the Arash or whatever. But like, you can tell, like, she's so much better. And I did upgrade him a little bit, I think. Just a very little bit, but he's still not better. His stats aren't better. So I guess we'll be sticking with Dana. Kaiden, I don't know. He might have... If I leveled him up, he might have battle power that would make him on par with coming in here, but... I don't know. It is really awkward using him in comparison with what I've got now with their move abilities, especially her. And I guess another thing too is that the tier lists I've seen are based upon Chinese players, and I guess the Chinese servers are like a year and a half in the future, so the meta has completely changed. So nobody even really knows, on the global side anyway, it seems like, what the proper builds and all this stuff is, like who to go for, what teams and all that stuff. So basically I'm just playing for fun. That's how this works. Swap out who I think is better for the moment, and then we just keep going with that until I get other S ranks to have one of each. Anyway, that's probably enough talking. Whole half of this episode is dead now. What was this task? Will save us. I think I tried that and got wrecked, but that was before I did some upgrading. But again, we need to focus on the story for a while, so let's do that. Encounter. Misdirection, the simplest trap. And in fact, I should probably just focus on the story, because it doesn't cost me energy. I can just keep barreling through this. The problem that I just have with that is, you know, starting the series and then I record like 5 in a row, I am well ahead, like 2 weeks ahead of what you'll be seeing, so I'm trying to back off of that and not record so much. But again, if I want to make it for that mech, I think I'm going to just have to barrel forward. We can't get through to Cicero, or Cicero as she likes to say. We need a place to lay low for now. I appreciate your help. You can go to our campsite to rest and recuperate for a while. What do you think, Kaiden of the GKD parcel service? Coalition forces were expecting us to break through their blockade line. It was indeed an unexpected choice to detour to the refugee camp. However, we still need to give them a little hint. We want the Coalition forces to believe we're preparing to break through the blockade line right now. Right, it's an encounter, so there's no thingy. Defeat the boss. So we're after that guy and only that guy. Do you have to come? Do we suppose 2 assaults could break through here while we just overwhelm these guys here and then keep a healer?
Thank you for your trust.
I'm willing to try this. This may not be the smartest choice. In
Time
fact,
for
with
some
fewer,
fun.
you would think actually the better choice would be to have a healer over here helping out, but then you're only helping one mech. Oh, and I upgraded her too. She got a new light rifle, so she's pretty strong. Again, though, you know, just with all the upgrades I keep doing, I still just don't feel like I'm up to snuff every time. It's really frustrating, actually. Alternatively, we put Dana in to take off some arms and legs. Shield. Because we could neutralize this pretty easy. And again, these both have like multi-hits, if we can actually hit, plus sweeps. Now, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Don't worry about the others, just take down the leader of the stronghold. The rest will be small potatoes. They'll want to run to the joint military headquarters to report. Okay, but like, we gotta get through their lines first.
As you desire.
Should I do that, though? Because then she... Well, okay, never mind. Maybe we can take an arm off. off the wrong arm, but okay.
Let the dance begin.
Don't really want to use this right now. We might be able to just knock those guys out. Would it, though? It takes a long time for that ability to recharge. This is sort of my opening move here, too.
Let's wrap this up. Pronto.
I'm working on it.
Resistance is futile.
Like, I upgraded her specifically for the opening salvo, so we will continue that.
Where's the target?
And he needs to go first because he has link up. So he needs to be in position
Nobody escapes
to
me.
help out. She does too.
Go ahead.
Maintain fire.
Think you can keep up?
I'm still here.
Is that all you've got?
My shield and I are here for the team.
Got to enjoy the reaction stuff. That's really helpful. And now I need a healer. And they have no arms. If I can get over here, get a whack, and get lucky, I can maybe move
As
forward
you
enough that I can get a
desire.
heal. Very, very good. Thank you very much. Now, if I hung out here, we could have got a double kill off of that, but I am more concerned with staying healthy.
Go to hell, you worthless scrap.
I am ready.
Blast. Out of range,
I am ready.
because of course it is. Well,
It will take effect immediately.
Relax. I've got it. Grab that chance.
if I make you armless, it's not a good idea to get her around the backside and separated. Especially since one of those arms is coming off. Just clear it out.
Total waste of time.
It will take effect immediately.
Where's the target?
Alright. It'll be bait.
Consider yourself warned.
Damn,
Artillery primed and ready.
tore that bastard apart.
Go to hell, you worthless scrap.
Well, I suppose, once again, these are easier. Oh, she also got a new shield. Why would you come closer to me?
The best is yet to come.
Okay, now you're being problematic.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nobody escapes me.
Let's wrap this up. Pronto.
Exactly what I was afraid of.
It will take effect immediately.
Watch what I can do. You're
Maintain fire.
you desire. Crash!
I should do it. The NDF will think we're breaching their blockade.
That's the spirit.
Good, I need a green. I need a green because I have a pilot somewhere. Can't fucking remember which one, of course. Not you. I think, even though we've got that, I still have nothing to put on you. You've got it too. You need 10 pilots. Up to Neurochip 3. Iran chip. Which, do I? Might be Emily and Winston. Gonna have to start keeping spreadsheets for this shit too. Alright, it might be Winston. Emily needs blues. To bear that in mind. Yes, good. I need 10, I think. 10 to level 3 to unlock the thing. Yes. 6 to go. I do not know. If I can get that, you know what, let's do it right now. I can't. Never mind. Damn it. But yeah, if I can unlock that one, then I can start sweeping and getting, well, 6. Six times 11 would do it, I guess. I would need 4 days worth of just that, of just sweeping those. I did complete the other ones. I don't need to waste time on the frontier stuff, except I need to unlock that. So I got... I'll go through that stuff. Okay, so I wasted a whole bunch of time beginning of this episode. Let's do another one. Hope this is equally as quick. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. We'll get another ticket. Bella, right? I'm Sylvie. On behalf of the Epiphyleum, I'd like to enter into a partnership with you. We have the same goals, and we can achieve them faster if we work together. This matter is too important. I need to think about it carefully. No problem. Before you make your decision, let's clean up the rats in the camp first. What map? Oh, it's this map again. Alright. Well, this isn't terrible. They cannot... Well, can they? No, they can't. It's blocked. It's not destructible. Not destructible anymore. Alright. Well, in this situation, I may actually want her to stay over here to help heal until we can get together. I don't know if you are capable of reaching that. I mean, this crew seems pretty good. But let's swap you out.
Smart move.
Because
Thank
you're
you
not
for
going to
your
be
trust.
you're not going to be in range to help. I'm kind of concerned that you aren't either. I think these guys can tear through that. And then they'll meet together with that. She doesn't move forward, though. But I think she does more damage. See, because what could help me here is if I actually move Catherine up, because when she gets shot, she moves forward. So if they take this out, and then she gets shot back here, she'll move towards it. I think that's actually a better chance.
Smart move.
Because we're going to need a little bit of range here. And she... Would she be able to move? She might be. She's slow.
Time for some fun.
Alright, let's try this. We have quite the rat infestation. Kill them all, leave none behind. We can't let them give away our location. Brutal. Do we waste this opening move?
Crash! Let the dance begin!
A little bit tougher. I think we can probably just stay here, actually. We did take one arm off. But not this guy. Took his legs
Go
off,
to
though.
hell, you worthless scrap!
Took care of him anyway. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, shit. That's what I was afraid of. Alright. Thought she moved.
Grab that chance.
I thought she was faster. I should... Ah, fuck me. I should... Well, she wouldn't be any good up there anyway. Well, potential for taking out the legs and you can't move. I'm going to be moving up there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, well. In that case, we'll move forward.
Watch what I can do. You're in for a surprise. Grab that chance.
Only problem is her arm's going to pop off, but that's going exactly how I wanted it to go.
Crash! Let the dance begin!
Okay, let's get you closer for a potential heal. Too far to be healed, I think. Okay.
Maintain fire!
Got one. So you still got that.
Go to hell, you worthless
Dead?
scrap!
May as well move you closer to the danger.
Resistance is futile.
I'm still here!
Almost just gone. So that begs the question, do I continue, finish him off, or come up here and start getting some preemptive damage in? If we move here, well, I mean, I could just stay here, actually, because we'll need the angle this way, probably, to get that sniper. Yeah, let's just stay here. And then that'll be protected.
My shield and I are here for the team. My shield and I are here for the team.
Level 22. I was kind of wondering why I'm going through them like paper. But the encounters are easier than the mainline story. But I also do have a few upgrades. I actually do have quite a few upgrades on them now.
Crash! I'm ready.
Let's see if I'm here. I'll be able to assist with a link.
It will take effect immediately.
Grab that chance.
You are out of position. You open up this opportunity for me.
Consider yourself warned.
But you were out of link up.
Think you can keep up? My shield and I are here
Pretty
for the
bold
team.
that they don't, especially a sniper. The AI is not great on that, is it? Like, the sniper moves towards the danger instead of further away to get
That's
distance.
the spirit.
Whatever. I'm not complaining. The NDF will know that we're in the camp and will send a mobile squad. Now's a good time to move the refugees and break through the blockade. The more people there are, the more chaotic it'll be. Sylvie, we just got word from Cicero. Story mission 3-5. Okay. Well, we've got some shipping to purchase. I mean, it's just A, B. Yeah, it's just A, B, mostly B. So it's not like we're ever going to get anything good out of this. I feel like that could be better. Like, trade up. I'm just, you know, I don't play a lot of online games anymore, especially online gacha type games. I don't really do. But the ones that I have experience with, specifically like Uncharted Waters and Fire Emblem Heroes, you know, you get the opportunity, at least in Uncharted Waters, to upgrade your tickets. Like, if you got a bunch of crap, you can turn them in for generic tickets and then kind of bump up. It'd be nice to kind of have these tickets so that you could eventually get something, you know, like a 10% S, 90% A. Maybe that would be too aggressive towards the player. Give them too good of a chance to have it. Because, I mean, it's not like I'm short on A grade mechs anyway. But, I don't know. It just, like, at this point, B is completely worthless for me. Although, I could start upgrading them. Or, you can't sell... I don't think you can sell those. I think you can just sell weapons and stuff. Anyway, let's find out what I got. But I'm not really sure of the purpose. Like, could you potentially upgrade a B to a better... Like, if I kept slamming Tika Leaks together, would I get a Tika Leak that was better than the A-grade comparison? There's just so much research into these games that I didn't even... I mean, they're supposed to be casuals, and they're not. They're not casual at all. This is a game that you actually have to get involved in if you want to be able to be good and play it. I mean, shit. Uncharted Waters, 200 plus episodes, and I spent how long on lower or mid-level ships before I even upgraded that stuff? Regular follow-up. Mr. Hicks, your decision to personally bring your daughter in for regular checkups each month is a wise one. While traveling back and forth from the Southern Peril Desert to White Maple is no easy task, the treatment is essential for her health and requires our joint efforts. By the way, we've noticed there have been an increasing number of delayed payments from you in the past 2 years. This isn't exactly appropriate now, wouldn't you agree? Patient recording. Outpatient recording for who again? Melissa. The Prodigy. Alright. So what do I have in here still? These. Common upgrade kits. Getting the qualities up. Probably should do that. I mean, it does help. Every little bit helps. Yeah, I need to get some stuff. Oh, and then I've got that backpack maker thingy that I still haven't used. Describes the entire process. Oh, because I couldn't. Right. Because I couldn't. That's why I haven't used it, because I can't. I don't have enough backpacks to sacrifice for it. Which is irritating. This whole crafting thing is just weird anyway. So I could start... Yeah, I could start slamming some quality upgrades. I mean, look at this. Like, I've got 4 suits. I think it's 4 complete suits of Ursprungs. 4 of them that I could sacrifice to upgrading it. To what purpose, I'm not even sure. I don't know why that would be useful to me at this moment. That Mandrill. The Basher. I don't have a heavy assault, do I? You're light. Yeah. Both light and a medium. Yeah, I don't have a heavy assault. Well, like this guy. But is it necessary? I'm not using one is what I meant. I've actually got 2. See, I don't know, man. Right now there's too many choices. Too many choices, and it's one of those things where I don't have the resources to explore all those choices. Because to even compare to see if any of them would be good, better than a certain pilot at this moment, would require the resources to upgrade them, and it's really not useful. I mean, when I've got this many S-grade pilots, like, I would never replace her in an assault. It wouldn't make sense. Like, the stats just wouldn't even add up. Like, even if I did take Raven or whoever, it would just never compare it to her. So I'm kind of stuck with, you know, light grade. It'd be nice if you could change licenses or make them learn new licenses or whatever. Because when you do this, it changes, like, their suitability. Whatever this fucking does. Performance, but what does that even mean? So, like, it'd be nice if it would also give you different options of mechs that could pilot as well. You know, go get trained up and licensed in heavy mechs or whatever. Give them more versatility as pilots. I guess I could see how, you know, I was talking about that earlier, how you end up with just a bunch of shitty pilots that you'd never ever use. Like, by taking away that versatility and putting it only in a few, you're basically, you know, you're limiting yourself. So I get that, and it's not a long-term sustainable thing for the company when they are going to introduce new characters down the road and all that. It just occurred to me, have I been getting? Maybe I have daily. I guess I have been getting these. I just don't notice it. But yeah, I've got my tickets now, so in October I can at least get this. But we're getting close to potentially being able to use some. I mean, I could just anticipate that I would have the time, and I could just start using this stuff now, to make sure I get that one. What is expansive flash again? Oh, yeah, right, okay. But yeah, like, get those so I can push through as many characters as possible so that I can try and get this stuff whittled down. I will have to look at these, but I don't know, suddenly the Sims just, like, the difference between Sim 1.3 and Sim 1.4 is crazy. Mostly because you get a debuff. Most of the Sims so far yeah, so like this one is a debuff on the enemy, again a debuff on the enemy, and then this one basically was just a little bit of a help for you, but then this one takes away 1 AP, which meant that when I tried this, I tried it with William, and after the first turn he couldn't do shit, because all of his abilities, all of his attacks, cost more than 1 AP. So I guess the way to beat this is to actually just, now I've got to go through some of my less good mechs and or characters, or swap out weapons maybe. But now I've got to fuss with it so that I can actually beat it. But I have to beat it. You know, that takes up. Damn it. That's 1, 2, 3. I can 4, and I can only have 7 that I can't complete. So I will have to go through here. All right. Well, I guess I will record the next episode now that we've got 50, and I can get into clearance op? Yes, clearance op is what I need. And then we'll continue on through the missions. Next time,